if you're listening to this podcast,
Oh,
you know who Shedeur Sanders is. We don't need to get into the backstory here, but just tell me about when you're looking at the tape, when you're scouting him, how does he look? If you project that he's going to go from the Big 12 to the NFL in terms of talent.
He is an accurate quarterback from the pocket. The arm
what a
strength,
ringing endorsement!
Boy. Everyone
I
get that? You good? You guys all good? Everyone, we got the points. All right.
So I'll kind of top line and bring it down. I don't think he's a first round talent. I don't think the arm strength is there to say, oh, we got to get him. Quarterbacks have shown to be able to improve arm strength with improved technique. Once they get in the league, he's going to need to improve it. But honestly, his technique looks really good. It looks like he's kind of a high effort thrower, which concerns me when I see that it looks like he's trying hard to throw it and he has good technique already and the arm strength is still a question. So if he's, those two things can together make me kind of think that the arm strength might not be able to get solved, but he also is a very quick processor. That was a very good thing I saw about him, that more than almost any of the other quarterbacks I watched, he was able to get it out fast. And I know that was also a function of the offense. They had a lot of bubble screens and quick slants and such, but looking at these other quarterbacks, they threw a lot of bubble screens and quick slants and that's those types of routes too. Like they weren't getting it out as fast. And again, he's a very accurate quarterback from the pocket. So these balls are generally hitting receivers in stride, nice catchable balls that they're able to do something with. And not every quarterback in this draft can say that, but the other quarterbacks generally have better arm strength, generally are more mobile. And there's not a huge amount of incredibly mobile guys this year, honestly, but they're all kind of around Shedeur Sanders. He doesn't stand out for sure in terms of athleticism. So, again, it's going to come down to, do you trust that he's going to translate that processing speed that he has into a consistent, once he has an offensive line in front of him, because, oh my God, the offensive line really did get to him. You could tell when he would go off his first read, his feet would start getting a little jittery. And it's, you kind of can't blame him for it because he's used to, as soon as he's past one read, getting rocked. The O-line did get better in his second year there, but it goes back to overall, he didn't seem to have control of the offense. Even with all of those short routes and stuff built in, it seemed like he was just running the offense, not controlling the offense. And when I think of a first-round NFL quarterback, I'm thinking of a guy who's going to walk up to the line, know exactly, not exactly as a rookie, of course, but, understand what the defense is trying to do to you, get the ball out fast like Shedeur, but, he took, 50-something sacks last year in, 13, 14 games. It's a lot, and he's clearly not controlling it to the point where the defense can't affect him. He's not insulating himself from whatever the defense is doing. And, there were two other quarterbacks I saw in this draft class that were doing that. So first round talent, I'm not sure, but definitely in the second round, if you need a quarterback, take a shot.